Welcome to workout number 1. So I'm going to go through how to do the full workout. You have the paper that will tell you what to do, but I want to demonstrate the movements for you so that way if you have any questions about how to do something, you can watch these demonstrations. Alright, so the first workout is going to be what's called a chipper. So basically you chip away at the movements until you reach the end, and we're going to repeat it twice. So you have to complete the first set of movement before you move on to the next. So the first one is bicep curls. I actually don't have any dumbbells at home. I'm going to purchase some, but for now I'm going to use tuna cans. So with the bicep curl, you have a couple of different ways that you can do it. For this workout specifically, we're going to have our palms facing up, and you're going to pull the weight up, or the tuna cans up, and when you're at the top, you want to focus on squeezing your biceps. And as you're doing this, you want to make sure that your shoulders are back. And you're going to end up doing 60 of these, which seems like a lot, and it is a lot, but then you're done with them after that. Okay, so bicep curls. Next one is going to be an air squat. So for the air squats, you can simply do an air squat without any resistance. So that's just going to be squatting down. People often ask me how they should be standing in a squat. Kelly, go lay down. Go on. So it really matters most how you feel comfortable. So for me, I feel comfortable with my legs about slightly wider than hip width apart, and my toes are slightly facing out. Some people feel better in a wider squat, while some people feel better in a more narrow squat. So you really just have to figure out what you feel best with. So for me, I like my hips to be about hip width apart, toes slightly pointed out. And then as I'm squatting down, I want to focus on pressing my knees out. I also want to try to keep my chest tall, not leaning forward in the squat. Chest tall, come up. You can choose to use a resistance band. Simply what you do is you can wrap the resistance band around your knees, and then when you squat down, you're just going to press your knees out, and it just adds a little bit of resistance to make the movement a little bit more challenging for you. Alright, so then Russian twists. Russian twists are going to be an ab movement where you're seated on the ground. The most challenging way to do this is to keep your feet up off the ground like this, and then Callie wants the tuna. Then you're going to go from side to side with the weight. If that is too challenging, if you can't stay in this position, then you can put your feet on the ground and simply keep your upper body up off the ground. You're going to feel this in your core. So going from side to side with the weight. Okay, and then 30 tricep dips. So you can do this on the floor or on a chair. If you do it with a chair, it is more challenging. But what you're going to do is you're going to put your hands behind you, legs straight out, and then dip down. It's definitely better on a chair. I don't have one out here with me because you can get a better full range of motion. So with the tricep dip, it is going to make it more challenging the straighter your legs are. So if you're in this position, it makes it slightly easier. So do what is best for you. Dumbbell or tuna can thrusters. So a thruster is basically a squat into a shoulder press. I'm going to squat down, and when I squat, I'm going to press up with the dumbbells. So it's a squat, press. Okay, then the next one's going to be push-ups. So push-ups, so you have two options. One option is a wide push-up. So this is going to be primarily working your chest. The other option is a narrow push-up, which are much harder. Those are going to be working your triceps and your shoulders. So I'm going to demonstrate both. You can choose to go on your knees. That's completely fine. That's one way to modify it. So in the wide push-up, you're going to go down. Your nose should touch the ground. Come back up. If you cannot do a full push-up, another option is to go down for as long as you can until your body can't hold it anymore and then drop. So when you do this one, you want to make sure that your elbows stay in so that they're not coming out. So going down, touching your nose to the ground, coming back up. And then the very last one is a 1-minute plank. So in the plank, you have two options. You can choose to be up on your hands or on your elbows. You want to make sure that you're keeping your core pulled in tight, that you're not letting your backs arch or slouch. And you also want to make sure that you're not going up like this. Now, if you're getting tired and you need to just come up to give yourself a little break, that's fine. But really try to keep your back as straight as possible with your core pulled in tight. You're going to go through all of the movements with the recommended amount of reps. Just try it first, just going one round through, and if you feel like that was enough, challenging enough, then you can stop there. But if you feel like you need that extra challenge, then go ahead and go for 2 rounds. That's workout 1.